What's good, y'all? Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hump day. You know what I mean? And today, oh shit, my bad. I'm Easy Breezy. You didn't already know. And this is the host right here.
And guess what, y'all? I'm driving. Cause y'all already know he like to say I don't drive, right? So I'm driving.
Right on. So introduce yourself, host.
Everybody know who I am. Easy. I say easy.
Look, you about, yeah, see, everybody don't know her. She don't even know who she is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Boog.
Boog. Right on. And today is L Boog birthday. You know what I'm saying? So happy birthday, L Boog. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No doubt. How old is you? Old as shit. But yeah, man, you know, we outside podcast, you know what I'm saying? And we on our way to you know, for L Boog to go get her birthday cake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's talk about it, right? Originally, she was trying to get a cake that cost $130, right? Right? She wanted a cake that cost $130, right? This person right here, right? You see? $130 cake, right? Mind you, she don't even fucking eat cake like that, right? So she want to pay $130 to get one fucking slice of cake, right? And then let the shit just sit there and wait for everybody else to fucking eat it, or the joint go bad, get stale. You know what I'm saying? For $130. That was the original price, right? But I looked at her like she was crazy, right? Because it's like, yo, why would you pay that much? And you don't eat cake like that. It'd be one thing if she ate cake like that, right? Personally, I still wouldn't want to pay no $130 for no cake, right? Now, maybe you at home, you might be like, oh, $130 for a cake, that ain't no big deal. Shut up. $130 for a cake, I don't give a fuck if you got money like that. That's a lot. Now, call me broke, right? I call myself broke, right? Because you know bitch is good for that. Well, just say you broke. I'm broke, bitch, right? I'm broke. So, anyway, right? I said what I said about the cake, right? But logically, it wasn't about the money. It was about the fact that she don't eat cake like that, right? That was the more important aspect. So it's like, all right. So she changed the cake from $130 to what? It was $80. Mm-hmm. So now it's an $80 cake, which I feel is still too much money for a cake that she not gonna eat a lot of, right? See, it's not completely about the money. It's about the dollar to like eating ratio, right? She, even if the cake was $20, right? She don't eat cake like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, she don't eat like birthday cake and all that shit. So it's like, yo, it's a little steep. But you know what? It's her birthday, so it's like, all right, whatever, right? I'm gonna keep it all the way breezy, right? We going half on the cake, right? You know what I'm saying? We going half on the cake, right? So it's only $40 for me, right? It's $40 for her, right? But I could have bought my children a cake for like $25-$30, right? And we'll eat the whole cake. You know what I mean? My children eat the cake, I eat the cake, right? And it'll still be a nice size cake. You know what I mean? But you know, whatever, right? But my issue was she just don't eat cake like that, right? That was my main main feelings about it, right? So in your defense, you wanna say anything about this cake, right? Because I don't want nobody to think I'm just trying to slander you. You know what I'm saying? You got anything you want to say in defense of this cake?
You just said it's about me, right? It's about it's my birthday. It's whatever I want, right? He should have let me get the $100 cake. Part of the day.
I just want to go on record. I never said it was all about her. Never said that. right? I never said that. Just wanted to go on record. I never said that. It's her birthday. I never said it was all about her. Okay. All right. So we back after this commercial break, right? Had to get some gas or whatever like that, right? I'm not going to stress this out too much, you know what I'm saying? Because there's really no need to, right? But, basically, today her birthday, right? And we was talking about the cake, right? So the cake is now $80 from $130. I still don't agree with the price personally, and it's not about the price itself. It's just about the amount of cake everybody else is going to have to eat, right? After they get bought, right? You're going to spend $80 on the cake. She going to eat like $2 worth of it, and then everybody else collectively is going to have to eat $78 worth of cake. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
So that was, you know what I'm saying? I'm making it up.
We going to see how good this cake going to taste.
Right. So not for nothing, but where's the cake from? Where's the cake from?
I forgot the name. It's in Drexel. Bless you.
Okay, so she don't remember the name of the cake. So cake can't be that damn good. She don't remember the name of the bakery. You know what I'm saying? If the cake was really like that, right? She remember the name. You know what I'm saying?
This is my first time tasting it. That's what.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Nothing.
This is the first time tasting the cake. They had a bitch lying. She talking about something. It's the first time she tasted the cake. She told me she been there before. Right now I got questions, right? Who was you really there with the first time you ate the cake in the May? Who? What happened? What's up? You see how, you know what I mean? Bitch start running their mouth, you know what I mean? Then they start slipping up. You see that? Watch out for that, fellas. And it's her birthday. This might be her last one. We'll see. You know what I mean? But anyway, right? Yeah. So we about to go get this cake. What do y'all think about, how much somebody should spend on a birthday cake? You know what I'm saying?
They're going to tell you a different amount. They're going to say like 100. They're going to say around it. That's the round.
Yes, I'm cheap. I'm not cheap. I'm frugal, right? Not even frugal, right? No. Listen. I just think about things in a logical sense, right? Money compared to the people I know that I'm spending the money on. That's how I look at it, right? And I bet if you know people, right, that you like, damn, you know what, I'm going to spend this money, but, you know what I mean, I'm going to spend this money for this person or these people. And it's like, for real, right? You just wasting your money, right? But you like, yo, I know it's the sentimental value to it, right? Like, you know what I mean? I want to see them smile, right? You know what I mean? I want to see these people smile because I care about them and shit like that, right? So you spending the money because you want to see people smile and you know for the moment, right? You want them to be happy for 5 fucking seconds, right, in the moment, right? And then you look back at your bank account, you be like, damn, you know what? I really could have did something more important with that fucking money because these people are really ungrateful, for real. You know what I'm saying? But it's another story for another day, right? But you get what I'm saying, right? Now, of course, ladies, women, you know, will probably say some stupid shit like, oh, $130, that ain't no big deal, right? But I would appreciate at least if it's like at least one female in the comment section, right? Be like, oh, you know what? That's kind of steep. If you get my point, right? But I don't really give a fuck if you agree with me or not. If you don't, you don't, right? And yeah, if you want to say, if you broke, just say you broke. Yeah, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. But not that I wouldn't have did it, but why do it? You know what I mean? If it's not sensible, you feel me? So I'm sure people who just got money to just throw away, you know what I mean? They feel $130. The cake could have been $1,300, right? And they still would be like, yo, you know what? I just got this cake. But you know what I mean? Then they want to go on social media and brag about how much they spent on a fucking cake. You know what I mean? Just dumb as shit. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man, to each his own. You know what I mean? Y'all do y'all, man. I'm gonna do me. You know what I mean? I can only support the lifestyle that I can afford. You know what I'm saying? I can't really afford no lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So for those who can, you know, salute. I respect it. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying, for $80, this cake better be good, right? That's what I will say, right? For $80, this cake better be good. Boog, this cake better be good. For $80, Boog.
It is good.
Was the cake good the first time you ate it?
I don't know, because somebody had put their hands in the cake.
Ain't that about a bitch? Somebody put their hands in the cake. What else was their hands at? What else was they doing with their fucking hands, Boog? Huh? Where did the cake go in their hands? Where'd their hands go after the hands was in the cake?
This person is not their cleansing, like, she's not their cleansing is. So I wouldn't eat it off of her.
You eating cake with dirty bitches. Ain't that about a nasty. Can't eat cake with everybody. You know what I mean? It's like the boy of a scary movie, My Germs. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But yeah, man, this episode has been brought to y'all by Be Easy, right? So we ain't got no sponsorships. So that's it. You know what I mean? This episode of We Outside has been brought to you by us. You know what I'm saying? And Be Easy. So, you know, and for everybody that watch and support, appreciate y'all. Which ain't a lot, but you know what? I'm still thankful. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to say? I know. I mean, look, it's your birthday. You want to say something? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the fucking talking. See, that's what I be talking about, though. I got to carry the team all the time, man. It's crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
I appreciate all the love and support that y'all showing us. I appreciate the birthday wishes if y'all do. Drop in the comments below. And we'll holler at y'all later. Be easy.
Now she want to steal my lines and all that. Come up with your own shit, man. Baby. Hold on. Okay. So check this out. So this the name of the cake. This is the name of the place right here, right? Cause she ain't you know what I mean. It's called Sophisticates. Okay, that's Sophisticates. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? So this what we got going on. Let's see what $80. Let's see what $80 got us. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do too much, right? But okay, let's see. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Just a little bit. Okay. Hold on. No. Hold up. Okay. All right. This $80. This is $80 cake right here. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. $80 right here, right? I'm not gonna lie, the designs is nice. That's cool. That's cute. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you know, okay. What y'all think about it, right? Now, you know, I'm sure there'll be people who say, "Oh man, that's nice. I'll pay $130." You know, I'm still hung up on $130. I'll pay $80 for that cake. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just me. Maybe you know what? I already admitted I'm broke. So you know what I'm saying? I'm a broke ass dude. Okay. So you know what I mean? Anything over a certain amount of money is a lot to me. But this is the $80 cake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, whatever how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all opinion of it? You know what I mean? So peep this, right? How this shit sound to y'all, right? Now, originally, right, she said, yeah, listen, I got the cake, right? The new price for the new cake is $80, right? She said she gonna pay half. She paid her half, right? She paid $40. Now, we go in there, we get the cake, right? We go in there, we get the cake. Now, the plan was, right, to go half and half, right? She gonna put I'm gonna pay the balance, right? So now we go in there, right? She like, yeah, you know, whoop, you know what I'm saying? Birthday cake for, you know, me, right? So now, the lady said, did you pay in full? She said, no, I only put down $40, right? I I talk to y'all like this because, you know what I'm saying? So, the lady gets the cake, right? And looks up her file. She says, oh, it's paid in full already.
The fuck?
How is paid in full already? I ain't paid my half. Huh? Huh, Elba? How the fuck is the cake already paid off? I ain't paid my half.
That's that B to the SS right there, homie.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now she don't fucking know. She don't know how my half of the cake got paid for already. Ain't that about a bitch? Shout out to you, brother. You saved me $40. I appreciate you.
That boy is good. That boy is good.
Got him. Say it one more time.
No.
So what y'all didn't hear, right, when the camera was off, right, and she just admitted to me, right, she just admitted, right, that she thought she was getting a different cake, right? She thought that the cake she was paying for was slightly bigger, was a little bit bigger than that, right? Then she just admitted, damn, she don't feel like that cake is worth $80. You know what I'm saying? Because she thought she was getting a different cake, right? See, the shit that you know what I mean? I wish I would have just left it on record so it wouldn't sound like I'm making it up. You know what I mean? Because she ain't want to, you know, repeat what she said. But that's what she said. But so how much bigger was the other cake than the one we got?
It would have been what?
The one that you thought you was getting for.
I thought it would have been $80. That cake would have been $80. It was a pretty good size. Eric, why you sitting?
Got her. You saw what I did there?